I kind of disappeared for a minute because my life was starting to feel out of control. And I knew if I didn't fix it, nothing was going to change. I was waking up tired, going through my days without intention, just doing what I had to do instead of actually showing up for myself. I wasn't intentional, I wasn't focused, and I could feel it was affecting how I saw myself. And I think the worst part was, I knew better. There's a difference between needing rest and avoiding your life. And I realized I wasn't resting. I was avoiding. I was avoiding discipline, avoiding structure, avoiding the things I knew I would actually make me feel better. And that's when I knew something had to change. I didn't wait until I felt motivated. I didn't wait for the perfect time. I just decided I'm going to reset. Not my whole life, just my habits. Because I've learned that your life doesn't change overnight, but our habits can. I started small, cleaning my space, because when my environment is messy, my mind is messy too. Getting up earlier, even when I didn't feel like it. Taking care of myself, not for anyone else, but for me. I stopped waiting to feel like it. I started doing things because I said I would. And that's where discipline came in. I think a lot of people go through this phase where you don't recognize yourself for a second. You know who you want to be, but your actions don't match that. And that disconnect, it's uncomfortable. It's very, very uncomfortable. But it's also a sign that you're growing. And once I started showing up for myself again, even in my small ways, I felt different, more clear, more grounded, more in control. Not perfect, but better. And sometimes better is enough. I didn't completely get my life together. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to go through so much of the small times where you show up for yourself so that it could accumulate to make big changes. Because coming from this space and then just trying to go into getting a very big change, it's gonna end up knocking you down and sending you back right where you started. It's very okay to tell yourself you're going to do those small things, and it's also very, very, very super important that you show up to do those small things that you said you were going to do so that you don't get into an emotional state where you feel like a loser. I didn't completely get my life together, like I said, but I stopped avoiding it. And that was the first step. If you've been feeling like this too, just know you're not alone. I remember vividly trying to get myself active on this day and also record. It's not only me getting myself together, it's also me trying to get this content to show you guys that you're not alone with whatever you're going through. There's literally not a worse feeling in the world than feeling like you don't want to do anything, just feeling tired, miserable. I was feeling all those things, but I said to myself I was gonna do more than just feel miserable and feel sorry for myself. It's very, very heartbreaking when you just feel, it's also when you feel like a lot is not going well for you, like you're doing so much but like you're seeing nothing. That's when you know that you're probably showing up for other people or for the world, but you're not showing up for yourself. I decided to clean my space as little as I could, make my pillows, arrange the couch, and I went out to take a little bit of fresh air because I was starting to feel suffocated again. But that's okay because we got this. I didn't completely get my life together, But I did get myself out of that place. And sometimes that's a reset you actually need. If you've ever felt like this, comment down reset so I know I'm not the only one. And subscribe if you're trying to get your life together too. Bye.